Gemini Daily Horoscope, May 23, 2025. As we approach the heart of Gemini season, this day brings significant celestial activity that resonates deeply with your dual nature, dear Gemini. With the sun's energy illuminating your sign, May 23rd serves as a powerful day for self-expression, intellectual pursuits, and social connections. Let's explore what the stars have aligned for you on this particular Friday in 2025. The cosmic weather today creates a fascinating dichotomy that perfectly mirrors your twin nature. There's an energetic, outward-focused current running alongside a more contemplative undertone. As Mercury, your ruling planet, dances through the sky, you're blessed with quick mental reflexes and verbal dexterity that exceeds even your normally high standards. The day carries a sense of anticipation, perhaps, because your birthday season approaches, bringing both opportunities and choices that require your famous adaptability. Your intellectual prowess shines exceptionally bright today. Mercury's position enhances your already considerable communication skills, making this an ideal day for presentations, important conversations, and crafting persuasive arguments. Your mind works at impressive speed, connecting dots that others miss entirely. However, this mental acceleration comes with a caution. Don't skip over important details in your enthusiasm to move to the next exciting idea. Writing projects, negotiations, and brainstorming sessions are particularly favored. If you've been meaning to pitch an idea or start a blog, podcast, or other communication vehicle, today's energy strongly supports such initiatives. Your words carry unusual weight and charm today. Use them wisely. In your professional sphere, May 23rd brings a spotlight to collaborative efforts. Your ability to synthesize different viewpoints makes you an invaluable team member today. Leadership opportunities may emerge unexpectedly, particularly those requiring mediation skills or innovative problem-solving. The planetary alignment suggests potential recognition from authority figures or mentors who appreciate your unique perspective. For Geminis working in media, technology, education, or communications, today brings especially positive developments. A project that's been stalled might suddenly find new momentum. Pay attention to casual conversations with colleagues. They could contain valuable information or lead to important connections. Those seeking new professional opportunities might receive promising leads today. Your network is your greatest asset, so don't hesitate to reach out to contacts you haven't connected with recently. Financially, this day brings mixed energies. On one hand, your clever insights might lead to earning opportunities or smart investments. On the other, there's a tendency toward impulsive purchases that seem brilliant in the moment but may not serve your long-term goals. Before making significant financial commitments, take a moment to consult your budget and long-term financial plan. While your instincts about value and opportunity are generally sharp today, your enthusiasm might occasionally overpower your practicality. An unexpected financial matter might require your attention in the afternoon hours. Approach it with your natural flexibility rather than rigid thinking, and you'll likely find a favorable solution. Romance takes on an intellectually stimulating quality today. For attached Geminis, engaging your partner in stimulating conversation rekindles your connection. Plan activities that stimulate your minds together, perhaps a documentary followed by dinner discussion, a museum visit, or even a competitive game night that showcases your quick wit. Single Geminis might find themselves attracted to someone who challenges them intellectually. A chance encounter could lead to a fascinating conversation that extends much longer than anticipated. Dating apps and social media are especially fruitful today. Your profile updates or messages are likely to attract exactly the kind of mental connection you crave. All Geminis benefit from honesty in relationships today. Your dual nature sometimes leads to telling different people what they want to hear, but today's planetary alignment rewards authentic communication, even when it's challenging. Your energy levels fluctuate today, typical of your mutable air sign nature. The morning brings vibrant energy that might have you multitasking with ease, but by afternoon, you may feel mentally scattered if you haven't paced yourself. Pay special attention to your nervous system and respiratory health. Breathing exercises, particularly those that balance the left and right sides of the body, would be especially beneficial. Consider activities that synchronize your mind and body: tai chi, yoga, or rhythmic walking while listening to informative podcasts. Your hands and shoulders body areas ruled by Gemini might need extra care today. If you work at a computer, remember to stretch regularly to prevent tension in these areas. Your social calendar could fill quickly today. Invitations may arrive unexpectedly, and your natural curiosity makes you want to accept them all. While your adaptable nature allows you to thrive in various social settings, be mindful not to overcommit. Group activities where ideas are exchanged bring the most satisfaction today. Book clubs, workshop classes, discussion groups, or even informal gatherings where conversation flows freely align perfectly with today's energy. You might find yourself becoming the connector between different friend groups, introducing people who discover unexpected commonalities. Digital connections are also highlighted. An old friend might reach out through social media, or an online community could provide valuable insights or opportunities. This day offers a valuable opportunity for intellectual expansion. Learning new concepts comes easily, making it ideal for taking a class, watching educational content, or diving into a complex subject that's always intrigued you. Your capacity to absorb and synthesize information is at a peak. However, the day's energy also calls you to examine your tendency to remain on the surface of many interests rather than developing depth in key areas. Ask yourself, where would focused attention serve me better than scattered curiosity? Journaling today might reveal surprising insights, particularly if you allow your writing to flow without self-censorship. Your subconscious has messages worth hearing if you can quiet your busy mind long enough to listen. While Gemini energy tends toward the intellectual rather than the spiritual, today's planetary alignment creates an unusual opening for connecting with deeper wisdom. Pay attention to recurring symbols, numbers, or messages that appear throughout your day. They may contain guidance your conscious mind hasn't recognized yet. Your dreams from last night might also contain important insights worth exploring. If you remember them, take a moment to record any themes or feelings that seemed significant. The duality inherent in your sign provides a unique gateway to understanding complementary forces in the universe. Today is excellent for exploring philosophies that embrace paradox and multiple perspectives rather than rigid doctrines. The primary challenge today involves focus. With so many interesting possibilities competing for your attention, you might start many things but complete few. Choose your priorities consciously rather than being pulled by whatever seems most interesting in the moment. Watch for a tendency to overthink situations, particularly in the evening hours. Your mind might create elaborate narratives or worries that have little basis in reality. Grounding practices like placing your feet firmly on the earth, enjoying a nourishing meal, or listening to calming music can help quiet mental chatter. Some Geminis might also experience tension between contradictory desires today, perhaps wanting both freedom and commitment, or craving both social interaction and solitude. Rather than seeing these as problems to solve, recognize that containing multitudes is part of your nature. A chance encounter around midday could lead to an exciting intellectual partnership. Stay open to conversations with strangers or acquaintances. Someone shares your interests in unexpected ways. Creative inspiration flows easily today, particularly for writing projects, design work, or problem-solving that requires lateral thinking. Keep notes on your ideas, as they arrive rapidly and might be forgotten if not captured. There's also an opportunity to heal an old misunderstanding through clear communication. If there's someone you've had difficulty connecting with, today's energy supports bridge-building conversations. The morning hours, before 11 a.m., are ideal for important communications and decisions when your mental clarity is at its peak. Midday, 11 a.m. 3 p.m., brings enhanced social energy and opportunities for meaningful connections. Late afternoon and early evening, 3 p.m., 8 p.m., favor creative pursuits and exploration of new ideas. The late evening after 8 p.m. calls for winding down your mental activity, perhaps through gentle music, light reading, or conversation with a trusted friend. As May 23rd unfolds, dear Gemini, embrace your natural curiosity while practicing the art of discernment. Not every shiny object deserves your attention, but today offers genuine treasures for those who look beyond the surface. Your greatest strength lies in your adaptive intelligence. Use it to navigate the day's varied energies with grace and playfulness. Remember that your dual nature isn't a contradiction to be resolved, but a gift that allows you to understand multiple perspectives. As you approach your solar return, consider how this multiplicity serves your highest purpose and enriches the lives of those around you. May your words be wise, your connections meaningful, and your mind both quick and deep as you dance through this promising day. On May 23, 2025, Gemini faces a particularly dynamic celestial landscape. The Sun is firmly established in your sign, having recently entered Gemini on May 21st, illuminating your core identity and bringing vitality to your personal projects. This solar energy is amplifying your natural communicative abilities and intellectual curiosity, making this a powerful time for self-expression and new beginnings. Mercury, your ruling planet, finds itself in a fascinating position on this date. Currently in Taurus, Mercury is operating at a more deliberate pace than you might prefer, encouraging thoughtful communication rather than your typical rapid-fire exchanges. This position creates an interesting tension as your planetary ruler asks you to slow down and choose words with greater care, particularly in financial discussions and matters of personal resources. The moon is transitioning through Libra on this day, forming a harmonious air trine with your Gemini sun. This lunar position enhances your social connections and brings a balanced approach to your emotional responses. You'll find yourself naturally diplomatic, able to see multiple perspectives with unusual clarity, even by your already versatile Gemini standards. Venus positions itself in Cáncer during this period, activating your second house of personal resources and values. This placement brings a protective, nurturing energy to your financial sector, potentially triggering opportunities for income related to caregiving, food, domestic matters, or family businesses. You may feel more emotionally attached to your possessions now, valuing items with sentimental significance. Mars in Aries creates a dynamic angle to your sign, energizing your 11th house of social networks and future aspirations. This position fuels your motivation to connect with groups and organizations that align with your visionary ideas. The Martian energy is propelling you toward leadership roles within your communities and friendship circles, giving you the courage to champion progressive causes. Jupiter, having recently entered Gemini earlier this year, is making a profound impact as it travels through your first house of self and identity. This is one of the most significant planetary positions for you right now, representing a 12-year high point in personal growth and opportunity. On May 23rd specifically, Jupiter forms a subtle aspect with Neptune, blending optimism with spiritual insight and creative inspiration. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces, occupying your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a somewhat challenging square to your Gemini planets, demanding professionalism, structure, and long-term planning in your professional endeavors. You may feel the tension between your naturally flexible approach and the need for consistent follow-through that Saturn demands. Uranus in Gemini is particularly noteworthy, as this slow-moving planet has recently entered your sign for a 7-year transit that will revolutionize your identity and personal expression. On this specific day, Uranus forms an energizing sextile with Mars, potentially triggering sudden insights, technological breakthroughs, or unexpected opportunities for reinvention. Neptune in Aries occupies your 11th house of social connections and group endeavors, bringing both inspiration and potential confusion to your collaborative efforts. This placement can heighten your intuitive connection to collective consciousness and humanitarian causes, though it may sometimes blur boundaries between your goals and those of your associates. Pluto, having retrograded back into Aquarius, activates your ninth house of higher learning, travel, and philosophy. This placement is prompting deep questioning of your belief systems and pushing you toward transformative educational or cross-cultural experiences. On this particular day, Pluto forms a supportive angle to your Gemini sun, empowering you to recognize and utilize your intellectual strengths. The North Node in Aries aligns with your 11th house, suggesting that your greatest growth comes through embracing leadership within communities and contributing your innovative ideas to collective endeavors. This nodal position encourages you to move beyond mere socializing and toward meaningful social impact. Chiron, the wounded healer, also transits through Aries in your 11th house, highlighting sensitive areas around group acceptance and friendship. This position offers healing opportunities through authentic connection with like-minded individuals who appreciate your intellectual versatility. The asteroid Pallas, Athena, is currently in Cáncer, activating strategic thinking regarding your resources and values. This influence enhances your pattern recognition abilities, particularly in financial matters, helping you develop intelligent approaches to increasing your security and comfort. Ceres in Leo brightens your third house of communication, infusing your everyday interactions with warmth and creativity. This nurturing energy supports your natural communicative abilities, helping you express yourself with both information and emotional intelligence. The part of fortune falls in Scorpio on this date, in your 6th house of daily work and health routines. This suggests that your greatest satisfaction today comes through meaningful work that allows you to utilize your investigative abilities and psychological insights. As a Gemini, this complex planetary landscape offers you multiple channels for expression and growth. Your ability to synthesize these various energies gives you an advantage, allowing you to pivot between different focuses as needed throughout the day. The prominent positions of both your ruling planet Mercury and the benefic Jupiter in your sign suggest that despite some challenges, this is fundamentally a period of expansion and opportunity for you. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Libra today, exponentially amplifying your natural communication gifts. Your words carry exceptional persuasive power, making this an ideal day to pitch ideas, lead discussions, or finally have that important conversation you've been postponing. The cosmic alignment supports not just your verbal fluency, but also creates a particular resonance with your writing. Your thoughts flow effortlessly onto the page with remarkable clarity and insight. This Mercury-Jupiter aspect brings an expansive quality to your thinking, allowing you to see connections between seemingly unrelated concepts that others might miss. Trust these intellectual leaps, they're divinely inspired today. Social media posts, emails, or any digital communication you engage in carries an unusually magnetic quality, attracting precisely the right audience. The moon in Aquarius simultaneously activates your 9th house of higher thinking, adding philosophical depth to your expression. You're not just communicating facts, you're weaving narratives that contain profound truths. This combination makes you especially effective when discussing abstract concepts or global perspectives. Venus, positioned in Cáncer, brings a nurturing tone to your words. People feel genuinely cared for when you speak to them today. While Venus softens your delivery, Mars in Scorpio adds penetrating power to your insights, helping you get to the heart of matters with laser precision. This creates a fascinating communication style that's simultaneously gentle and incisive. Pay attention to conversations around mid-afternoon when the moon forms a supportive sextile to your sun, creating a 2-hour window of peak expressiveness. During this golden period, your ability to articulate complex emotions peaks, perfect for heart-to-heart discussions. For Geminis working in media, marketing, or education, today offers remarkable opportunities to showcase your verbal dexterity. creative projects involving communication flow with unusual ease, particularly those requiring you to synthesize diverse ideas into coherent narratives. Your mental agility is off the charts, allowing you to adapt to different audiences seamlessly. However, be mindful of a brief challenging square between Mercury and Neptune around sunset. This could introduce subtle misunderstandings or mental fog. Double-check important information and avoid finalizing significant agreements during this 3-hour window. Listen as attentively as you speak today. Jupiter's influence expands your capacity to truly hear others, not just plan your next clever response. This receptivity creates balanced exchanges that leave all parties feeling understood. Your throat chakra is especially activated, so pay attention to physical sensations in this area. They may guide you toward speaking your most authentic truth. Vocally, your range and expressiveness are enhanced, making this an excellent day for podcasting, voice recordings, or performance. Technology particularly supports your communication efforts today. Digital tools seem to function more smoothly, and your ability to explain complex concepts through visual or multimedia formats is heightened. For single Geminis, your wit and verbal charm are irresistible today. Conversations on dating apps or in-person interactions sparkle with authentic connection potential. For those in relationships, expressing your needs and desires comes with unusual ease and grace, creating opportunity for deeper intimacy through honest dialogue. Overall, May 23rd offers you a communication masterclass, a day when your innate Gemini talents for expression reach their fullest potential, supported by a celestial configuration that amplifies clarity, depth, and impact in everything you say and write. May 23, 2025 offers intriguing financial potential for Gemini natives as the sun shines brightly in your sign, boosting your confidence and visibility in money matters. Your ruling planet Mercury forms a harmonious trine with expansive Jupiter in Libra, creating perfect conditions for financial growth through partnerships and collaborative ventures. This planetary setup makes today exceptionally favorable for negotiations, pitching ideas, or requesting compensation increases. Venus transits through Cáncer in your second house of personal wealth, bringing a nurturing quality to your financial landscape. You might feel more emotionally connected to building security and stability today. This placement suggests potential benefits from home-based businesses, family financial connections, or investments related to real estate or domestic enterprises. The Aquarius moon illuminates your 9th house of expansion, higher education, and international connections. Financial opportunities could manifest through educational pursuits, publishing ventures, foreign investments, or connections with people from different cultural backgrounds. This lunar position encourages thinking beyond your usual financial horizons. Mars in Aries energizes your 11th house of networks and future aspirations, indicating that financial prospects may emerge through social connections, friendships, or involvement with forward-thinking groups and organizations. Technological innovations or digital enterprises could prove particularly lucrative. Don't underestimate the value of your professional network. Today, casual conversations could lead to profitable connections. Jupiter's beneficial position in your 5th house of creativity and speculation supports financial gains through creative projects, entertainment ventures, or calculated investment risks. Your creative thinking can translate directly to monetary value today, especially when you leverage your natural Gemini communication skills to present innovative concepts. A challenging Saturn square to Venus suggests some financial discipline is required amid the day's abundant energy. While opportunities exist, they'll require commitment and strategic thinking rather than impulsive decisions. Financial rewards will come to those who demonstrate responsibility and long-term vision. Uranus in your sign brings unexpected financial insights or surprising opportunities connected to your personal brand or unique talents. Stay alert for sudden openings that allow you to monetize your adaptability and versatile skill set. This could manifest as an unconventional income source that perfectly suits your multifaceted nature. Mercury's sextile to Venus creates an excellent atmosphere for financial discussions, contract negotiations, or sales presentations. Your ability to communicate value persuasively peaks today, making this an optimal time for important financial conversations. Words flow easily when discussing money matters, helping you articulate your worth effectively. The quarter moon phase suggests this is an ideal time to take action on financial initiatives started about a week ago. Review your progress and make necessary adjustments to monetary plans already in motion. This lunar phase supports concrete steps toward financial goals rather than just planning. Digital currencies and technological financial instruments receive favorable aspects today. If you've been considering exploration in these areas, the planetary alignments suggest positive potential, though still requiring due diligence. The intersection of communication technology and finance proves especially fruitful for Gemini natives. Multiple income streams, rather than a single source, will provide greater stability under today's versatile energy. Consider how you might diversify your financial portfolio or revenue channels. Your natural Gemini adaptability serves you well in creating varied income sources that collectively strengthen your financial position. The Mercury-Neptune trine enhances your financial intuition today. You may sense valuable opportunities that others overlook, particularly in creative industries, spiritual ventures, or compassionate enterprises. Trust your gut feelings about monetary decisions, especially those involving artistic or humanitarian elements. Collaborative financial projects receive cosmic support through the Mercury-Jupiter trine. Partnerships formed today have excellent potential for long-term prosperity, particularly those that balance your communication skills with others' resources or connections. Look for complementary financial relationships rather than competitive ones. Communication-based income opportunities shine brightly. Writing, speaking, teaching, consulting, or content creation could generate unexpected revenue. Your ability to explain complex concepts in accessible ways becomes increasingly marketable under today's aspects. Venus in your money sector suggests investments aligned with personal values will prove most rewarding. Financial opportunities that resonate with your authentic priorities bring both material and emotional satisfaction. This placement favors ethical investments and socially responsible financial decisions. Foreign or international business connections appear promising with the moon in your ninth house. Currency exchange, import/export ventures, or global market investments may offer above-average returns. Geographic diversification of assets receives favorable aspects. Educational pursuits connect directly to income generation today. Consider how additional knowledge or credentials might increase your earning potential, or how teaching others could create revenue streams. The knowledge economy particularly favors Gemini's natural curiosity and information-sharing abilities. Real estate and property investments receive beneficial aspects from Venus in Cáncer. Home improvement projects that increase property value, investment properties, or home-based business setups could all contribute positively to your financial picture in both immediate and long-term ways. Technology upgrades related to financial management systems are well aspected. Software, apps, or devices that streamline your money handling could prove worth their investment through increased efficiency and clearer financial visibility. Digital tools that help you track and optimize your resources deserve consideration. Joint financial ventures with siblings, neighbors, or community connections show particular promise. Local business opportunities or community-based financial initiatives could provide surprising returns while also strengthening important personal bonds. Think about how your immediate environment might offer untapped financial potential. The day's numerical vibration: 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1 carries the pioneering energy of the number 1. suggesting new financial beginnings and leadership opportunities. Taking initiative in money matters aligns perfectly with universal energies today, supporting fresh starts in your financial journey. Health and wealth connect strongly under current aspects. Consider how wellness investments could reduce future expenses or how health-related businesses might provide income opportunities. The relationship between physical well-being and financial prosperity becomes particularly evident today. Networking events today could connect you with important financial contacts. Even casual social gatherings may lead to valuable business relationships, so remain present and engaged in conversations around money matters. Your signature Gemini charm and conversational skill become financial assets in social settings. Cross-disciplinary approaches to income generation receive strong cosmic support. Combining seemingly unrelated skills or interests could open unusual but lucrative financial pathways unique to your versatile nature. The intersection between different knowledge domains offers particularly fertile ground for financial innovation. Today's most promising financial hours occur mid-morning when the Aquarius moon forms positive aspects to Mercury. Schedule important financial meetings, proposals, or decisions during this window for maximum impact and favorable reception. The cosmic energies for Gemini on May 23, 2025, align remarkably well in several key areas of your life. With the Sun fully established in your sign and Uranus continuing its revolutionary transit through Gemini, your fortunate areas today are particularly potent and accessible. Your natural intellectual curiosity is heightened as Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter, opening doorways to educational opportunities and intellectual expansion. This is an exceptional day to pursue knowledge, sign up for courses, or engage in stimulating conversations that broaden your horizons. The universe is literally rewarding you for feeding your mind. Communication channels are extraordinarily blessed today. Your words carry special weight and influence, making this an ideal time to pitch ideas, schedule important presentations, or have conversations you've been postponing. Your ability to articulate complex concepts with clarity reaches a peak, and others are unusually receptive to your message. Social networking brings unexpected advantages as Venus aspects the North Node. Connections made today, particularly with individuals from different cultural backgrounds or industries outside your normal circle, could prove incredibly fortunate in the coming weeks. Even casual conversations may lead to significant opportunities, so remain open and engaging with everyone you encounter. Technology and innovation are strongly favored sectors. If you're working on digital projects, coding, content creation, or anything involving modern communication tools, you'll find unexpected solutions and breakthroughs. Trust your intuitive flashes around technological approaches, they're divinely guided today.